Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, Favorite Big Brick. What's up? How are y'all doing? This video, it's been long overdue. Very long overdue. Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay. In this video, I'm going to be discussing baby trappers. So, watch out for baby trappers. I'm going to do my disclaimer now because I don't got time. So, my first disclaimer is if you are a person who have been baby trapped before, if you stop, Sasha, damn. She knocking over the tripod with her head. Anyway, if you are a person who have been baby trapped before, and if you have not healed from that, it might be the timing for this video might not be so good for you, okay? Because what I'm going to talk about is going to be triggering, okay? So it's like a trigger warning thing. Also, my second disclaimer is if you feel like children are a blessing, if you feel like you love being a parent, if you feel like you love, motherhood and fatherhood, and you feel like it's no such thing as being trapped by a baby, then this video not for you either. So, okay? So if you like a person who finds joy and love and peace and all that happiness with having a child and being a parent, then this video is not for you, okay? So, I'm just going to talk about it because it happens a lot. I know I had talked about something like this, like maybe about a year ago, and this girl had commented on my post I made, and she was like real like offended and defensive about what I was talking about, and she ended up coming out saying that happened to her. That's why she was so mad like that. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So if you going through this, or if you've been through this and you ain't made peace with that happening to you, I'm sorry, y'all. That's a permanent decision. Kids, it's like once they hear, you can't send them back. And I'm sorry if you've been through that. I'm so sorry, y'all. That's not right. People is predators and opportunists. So if you got your stuff together, so we about to get to it. So if you got your stuff together, male or woman, sometimes I'm going to start first with the men. I'm going to start with the men first. Sometimes the woman will trap the man. If he got his stuff going on, he got his life together, especially if he come from money, or if he come from like a family with like a strong family unit, sometimes the girl might trap you. She might stop taking her birth control. She might not be on no birth control at all. She might convince you to take off the condom. She might take it off in the middle of y'all doing intercourse. Like, it's so many things that can happen where it could just go left and you end up getting somebody pregnant. So you have to be very cautious of that as a man, especially young guys, especially y'all young men out here discovering, exploring yourself and your body. You need to be very careful if you got your stuff together. Now, there's nothing wrong with having children, like I'm saying, but just understand, by the wrong person, that can ruin and make or break your life. That's going to make your life 3 times harder if it's with the wrong person that's toxic, that's preying on you, that's an opportunist, that want to use a child as a pawn. And so men do it too. So women, if you sleeping around with a guy, right, even if it's your man too, sometimes your man can trap you. Yes, your man can trap you. I know people that's happened too. And so you gotta have a serious conversation with yourself, like, and men too, men and women. If I go along with this pregnancy And do I want to be a single parent, or do I want to have to deal with this other person's toxic shenanigans for 18, 20 plus years of my life? Because that's a life-changing decision. That's a very, very big decision you are making in your life, okay? I've seen it done plenty of times, and I just feel so sorry for them, because it's like they have no idea that life is going to turn out that way, and it's so sad, you know? Like, and I'm not saying regret and hate your kids, but, you know, when that wasn't the plan, that's kind of messed up, you know? It's kind of really messed up to have to deal with that and live with that, you know? And I've had people tell me, like, man, if I could do it all over again, I would be just like you. Like, they would probably not have no kids. Because just one baby daddy or one baby mama can make your life a living hell. And then, if you ain't learned your lesson, now this the part only falls on you for being accountable. If you didn't learn your lesson, and you keep doing it over and over with multiple different baby daddies or baby mamas, or the same toxic baby mama or toxic baby daddy, now that's on you, because it's a pattern with you. So you got to figure out, do some deep diving within yourself on why do I have a pattern of keep giving this person a child, and this person don't want to help me, this person want to set me back, this person, no, I'm trying to go to school, I'm trying to go to work. They don't want to help with the kid. They don't want to watch the kid while I'm at work. They don't want to, you know, comply and work with me raising a child. So you have to think about that stuff. Now, if you've done it one time, or maybe twice, because you didn't have to back-to-back kids, you ain't wait that 6 weeks. If you've done it once or twice, okay, I did. Especially when you're young, you don't really know. No better if you didn't have nobody to guide to teach you. But that's why you have to, like, you got to get out here and learn for yourself sometimes, or ask, or find you a mentor, or talk to somebody about it, you know, because like people, they're gonna sell you a dream. Like in the beginning, stuff always gonna be good when you fresh in a relationship or in a situationship. You fresh to humping around. Everything always gonna be good in the honeymoon stage. But as time go by, and especially when a baby comes, that's when it get real, y'all. That's the biggest test you gonna ever see with a person, like is having a child with them. And sometimes the person will stick around, you know, to help you out because they do genuinely want to be a parent and be there for their child. Or sometimes they just wanted to add you to their checklist to make you a baby mama, or make you plot on you to make you the baby daddy, because they know you leveled up, you bossed up, you look good, you come from a good family, you know you got the things going on, so they feel like, ooh, that'll be perfect to have a baby with them. And that happens all the time. Like, so you gotta really watch out for people that try to trap you with a baby, because they will. And I know for me, I definitely experienced that plenty of times in my life. Like, this guy I was dating, actually, most of them, they always want me to have a baby. They always telling me we would have a beautiful daughter. Ooh, you so smart, you so pretty. I would like for us to have a kid together. But they don't ever mention marriage. They don't ever mention our life plan. They don't ever mention, you know, or show action with the steps right now before a baby comes. So why, as a woman, if you got your ish together, or if you got a brain and you got some common sense, why would you give somebody that much freedom and power over you? I mean, to go for that. Now, if you want to be a mother, that's different. Like I said in the beginning, if you want to be a mother, go for it. Fine. If you don't want to be a mother or a parent, why would you do that to yourself? Because you don't know it's a guarantee, it's a gamble. Even in marriage too, like when you have kids in the marriage, I have a happily married woman right now that told me, actually two of them. One told me, wait till you get married to have a child. And the second one told me, make sure you understand, even in marriage, this is a happily married woman, y'all. She said, even in marriage, you gonna have the baby more as the woman. So make sure you prepare for that and you understand that. And sometimes too on the men's side, sometimes the women can be deadbeat mothers. So the women will drop the kids off to you, leave you to do everything, don't want to be involved, want to go hang out in the streets, want to go to the hookah bar, want to go to the pool party, want to do, hit the scene. They don't want to be involved in the child's life. And a lot of times when that happened, the the um the woman told you that she didn't want no kids or she wasn't trying to have that baby, but you didn't want to go forward with the abortiana. So you end up having the baby. You thought the baby was gonna make her change her mind. Some women are not like nurturing and motherly and caring like that. Just cause she was born a woman don't mean she was nurtured. She's nurturing, motherly, and caring. And then same with the men. The man told you he ain't want the baby. You still had the baby anyway. And then now you mad because he not answer the phone. He don't want to help you with diapers. School coming up. He don't want to give you no money for school clothes. He don't want to help you pick up the kid for school. He don't want to be at the appointments because he told you from jump he didn't want that baby. He tried to give you the money to get, have your thing to get rid of it. But you thought because you hard-headed, you thought because the baby gonna be born, that he would change his mind. A lot of the time, they don't care. Or sometimes their goal is just to get you pregnant, to knock you down the peg, to knock you back, especially when you're young and in college. If you young in college, cute, popping, you need to definitely be having protected SEX because sometimes they'll try to get you pregnant to stop you from graduating. To feel like, I done heard men say she need a baby to sit her down. They will tell you need a baby so you can sit down. So you won't go hanging out. So you won't go be with your friends and popping and young and having a ball and stuff. So you gotta remember to protect yourself as a woman, okay? Just because every man say he want a baby with you, so, okay, that's not a compliment. Like, that's not a flex. That's not a flex, y'all. I know you young-minded, you immature, and your brain probably ain't fully developed. But unless he is a man of his word, he is a man with integrity, a man with a plan and goal and future for y'all. Then you can go through with that if that's what you want to do. But remember, mama's babies, daddy's maybe. So sometimes, yeah, that might have been the plan, but sometimes stuff change in the future. Sometimes people change. Sometimes they get in this and say, ooh, this ain't what I thought it was going to be, because parenting ain't as easy as people made it seem. So you got to be prepared for all that. And another thing is about baby trappers is you need to make sure if you go through with having a baby, make sure you have a community. Please, y'all. Make sure you have some loyal, supportive people that's going to be in your corner 100%. Make sure you have a good tribe. Make sure you have a good family unit, a healthy-minded family unit. Make sure all of that, because just because you birthing a baby, the world don't stop, okay? And if the daddy got that part of his family down pat, hopefully you do too, and the baby can grow up with love and support behind them. But if you don't have no support, you can't do it though, y'all, because women have done it. You can do it, but it's going to be harder. It's going to be 10 times harder. But what else I wanted to make a point on? Just don't let nobody get you. Don't let nobody trap you and trying to not mess up your life necessarily. Set your life back. Set you back, because your life won't be messed up, but it's gonna take a little longer if you don't have the help or the finances to help you. If you're a regular everyday girl, it's gonna take a little more. If you come from money, or your baby daddy come from money, then it might be a little easier. But like I said, that's no guarantee, because that's not your money. It's not your family dynamic. So and then people are unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get out of people. So just know that. I remember this. This man resented me because I didn't want to have his child, y'all. He started resenting me. Another guy talked about having kids, and I'm just like, I'm on work patrol. Like, what you thought this was? Like, sir, no, this ain't that. Like, we have a beautiful baby, but I gotta work on getting us a house first and all this. It's like, all of them false promises, this is what girls fall for. Y'all don't fall for them false promises in that chit chat in the beginning because it's all talk. It's blabber. Don't fall for it, okay? Don't. I've been told we will have a beautiful baby. Our baby gonna look like this and this and that. And don't worry about it because my family got our back. And if my family gonna hook us up, your family gonna come through. Like, you can't speak and plot and prey on your family or my family because we don't know. What if they got their own ish going on in their life? You can't, and that's what thing parents do too. Hold on, I gotta turn this air off. It's cold in here. Okay, so you can't really rely on the family thing because you don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. So now, if you got a solid supportive family, you blessed, but you don't know what the future holds. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if they're gonna move out the country. You don't know if they might pass away young. You don't know if they might go pursue being a doctor, career, being a doctor, go to school for anesthesiology for 8 years. You don't know what they're gonna do. So you can't really bank too much on that. So you gotta always have your ducks in a row for yourself if you go that route. Now, if you don't go that route, then you just didn't go that route and you chose a different path in life. And that's okay. And your mind might change when you get older or when you get around the right person that you know is truly stable and ready. But if you young and you ain't got no money and you ain't in a position yet to be trying to do that, don't be having kids, y'all. Don't do that. If you got a good family, you lucky, you blessed. But sometimes a lot of us don't have that. This guy just asked me recently, like, he want me to have his daughter or something he was saying. They always ask for daughters with me. And so I told him, what did I say? What did I tell that man? I said, I'm not having no kids because I don't have a village. Y'all should have seen how he was looking at me. He like, damn, for real? And I said, yes. Like, I said, I come from a very small family. Very much, the communication ain't there. I'm going to just say that. On mama and daddy's side. So what do I look like having a kid? Like, why would I do that to my child? I would never disrespect my kid like that because I'm a selfless person. I think about stuff like that. And so, if you got a real heart and you understand growing up with family that ain't giving, why would you put your child through that if you already went through that yourself? That's not right. And so, you can't change the dynamic and make people get glued together just because you have a baby. That ain't how it works. Like, yes, the baby here, the baby beautiful. Yes, it's another addition to the family, but that does not work, y'all. Okay? So, and a lot of men don't understand that life. They want you to just have all these kids and then be like, I don't know. But I know, I'm not doing it. So, for me, I'm not doing it because I ain't got no village. Who gonna help me? My daddy dead. My mama old. No, like, not doing it. Siblings all over the place. No, I'm not doing it. So yeah. Grandparents, all them dead. So it's like, why would I do that to my child? That is so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful to me. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just got a different mindset, y'all. No. So, what else? Okay, so fellas, If you got your stuff together, especially at a young age, and you out here knocking them down, sleeping with girls and stuff, enjoy yourself, experiment with your body, make sure you protect yourself because child support ain't no joke. A lot of girls will trap you and target you because you bossed up. You got a good discipline. You got your stuff together. You come from a good family. You know how to make good decisions. You seem like you'll be a good father. And so they will get pregnant on purpose. A lot of women got a mindset of they want to be the first baby mama. And then a lot of men got the mindset of they want to stamp you. So after you have his baby, he feel like don't nobody want you no more. Especially if you got a bunch of kids. If you got 4 or 5 kids, sometimes they feel like ain't nobody gonna want you. Who gonna want you now since you got all these kids? And then, or they feel like, oh, you fat now. Ain't nobody gonna marry you and want you. I'm done with you now. Ain't nobody gonna get you now after he done stamped you. So you gotta be careful with that. But it's not true because if you snatch, look good, and know how to carry yourself as a woman, and you know how to work with a man, you can get a man, y'all. That's a lie. You can get a man. That's a lie. So, fellas, you need to be careful with child support, and then women, you need to be careful because once the kids hear, they hear. Well, fellas too, once they hear, they hear. You can't send them back. And women get on child support too, but I don't think it's that crucial as how they do the men. But I don't know, y'all. I'm not a baby mama. I'm not a mother. I don't know, but I think. I don't never hear that many women complaining about child support like how the men do. Unless it's because the woman always end up being a sole caregiver. But that's because of how the court set it up. And sometimes the women don't need to be the sole caregiver because sometimes y'all be batshit crazy. Them kids be with their daddy because y'all crazy as hell. But the states always be setting it up to make it like the mama the angel. And then now the daddy gotta pay. And sometimes the daddy might be a better fit for them kids to be at. And the mama need to be paying because she ain't no better either. She trying to be hanging out on a yacht, trying to get flew out to Miami every weekend. But so she need to be paying child support. And it's so sad because the children suffer. So just remember that, y'all, while you trying to play the get back game and be manipulative and evil and vindictive and be an opportunist and ruin somebody's life, or I ain't gonna say ruin, set back somebody's life. Remember, it's a beautiful, innocent child growing up in that chaos. And that's affecting the baby, y'all. Like, that affects the baby. That baby growing up in all that turmoil it ain't gonna help them. I mean, they can turn out well, because a lot of us have turned out well. I mean, obviously. But do you want to put your baby through that? That baby don't deserve that. That baby do not deserve that. And so to prevent being trapped by a baby is either birth control for women, but I have heard like new studies and stuff say, or this lady I follow, she say birth control ain't good because it can mess our infertility up in the long run. So I'm just gonna say condoms. And see, I don't know if my infertility screwed because I never tried to have no kids. So I don't know if I can or can't have kids because they ain't never been in my plan, the dream of being a mother. So I don't know if I can have kids. I probably can though, but that ain't my path, sweetie. Condoms, abstinence, and it's other ways of contraception you could use to still have a good time without children coming up behind you after you done messed around with somebody, okay? And every person that you mess around with, you don't need a receipt. You don't need a receipt or a stamp saying that they've been up in there, meaning a baby. So every person you mess with, you ain't gotta have a baby by everybody you mess with, men and women. You gotta learn self-control. When you master self-control and discipline, you will be out this world. You're gonna be out cold. I'm telling you. You're gonna be out cold. And playing your life right. So, okay, what else? And fellas, y'all can use condoms too. And then y'all got stuff y'all can do too, vasectomies and all that too. And y'all gotta quit putting everything off on the woman to prevent pregnancies. Because this stuff y'all can do too to prevent pregnancies. You can't, it takes two to tango, like my homegirl said. So, your freak ass responsible too. You're responsible too. Both of y'all responsible for that. So, I think that's it for this video, everybody. Okay? Don't let them trap you. Because once they hear, they hear. And, you know, it's not easy raising no kid by yourself or with limited help. I know people glorify and make it like it is, but it's not easy. When you look and listen to the real ones, because the real ones will tell you that it ain't no joke. It's not a joke. Don't take it lightly like, oh, the world stopped just because you have a baby. You're going to have all the help in the world because you got a baby. Sometimes that's not the case. You might get blessed and get that help, but sometimes that's not everybody's story. So, and you know, just be responsible with your womb and your sack. Okay? All right? So y'all make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with my video. And if you are a person that's procreation, team procreation, and have all these babies, I'm not talking to y'all. If you team, I love being a mammy, I love being a pappy, I ain't talking to y'all. If you team, and I'm not saying don't ever have kids. I'm just saying, like, if you let somebody trap you, you can mess your life up. That's what I'm saying. If it's the wrong person. And if it's, you shouldn't be humping on the wrong person anyway. They shouldn't even be getting access to your body, man or woman. Okay? But when you're young, you don't know no better. You live and you learn, so you gotta learn to forgive yourself and you learn from your mistakes, okay? So, and I think that's it, y'all. Make sure you like the video. And when you're ready to have one, then you have one. Once you're stable, once you got your mental right, your life right, you know, you got the support, you got the help, you know, you can move and shake how you need to and truly pour into that baby with love, then you do it. You know what I'm saying? But just don't let nobody trap you. That's all I'm saying. Because it caused a lot of resentment. And then you be taking your anger out on them kids, and them kids ain't asked to be here. You mad at the kid because the baby, the daddy that trapped you. Or you mad because the mama that trapped you. You take your anger out on the baby because the baby look just like his mama or his daddy or the daddy. And that ain't right. Y'all wrong for that. And if you do that, you need to go get some help. You need to get some therapy or something, because that's not right. And I don't like people do that. I really don't. Like, ugh. Babies don't deserve that. So remember that. Get your mental health checked out too, because just because you can create a child, that don't mean you right up in the head either. That don't mean you got everything together up here. Your marbles might be a little loose. So get your mental health checked out as well, okay? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Bye.